Good morning, everyone. Oh, wait, I couldn't hear you. Let me say that again. Good morning, everyone. That's much better. Now I know you're listening. Today is Tuesday, and I want to tell you that I am very excited that we have another special guest reader joining us today for story time. Over the last few weeks, we've had a number of different guests joining us to tell a story, and today is no different. Today, our guest reader is going to be reading the story My Brother Charlie by Holly Robinson Peete. Now, the story is told by a young girl, and she's speaking about her brother Charlie. I want you to listen to the story very carefully. Maybe there's someone in your family that you'd like to think about or that you'd like to tell a story about. Maybe you have a brother or a sister, one of your parents, maybe an aunt, an uncle, grandparent. Listen to the story carefully and enjoy it. Now to tell you about our guest reader. I'm really excited today that I am going to be introducing you to Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul. Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul is the 77th Lieutenant Governor of the great state of New York. She has taken time from her busy schedule to join us today and to read to you the story, My Brother Charlie. Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul began her career in public service on her local town board before serving as Erie County Clerk and then as a member of the United States Congress, serving New York's 26th Congressional District. Since 2015, she has served as the highest-ranking female elected official in New York state government. Talk about being a hero. Lieutenant Governor Hochul has successfully spearheaded many different initiatives in state government, leading the administration's economic development and job creation efforts across New York, working every day to advocate for policies that help all New Yorkers make ends meet. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you the 77th Lieutenant Governor of the state of New York, Kathy Hochul.
Hi, I'm New York Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul, and I want to thank the Birch Family Services and everyone involved in inviting me to participate in this special event of book reading in honor of Autism Awareness Month. But we have a really special book, and I don't know if you've seen this one before, but this is one of my favorites. It's called My Brother Charlie. Let's find out about Charlie. We've always been together, even in Mommy's tummy. My twin brother, Charlie, and me. We still share lots of things. Curly hair, brown eyes, how much we love hot chocolate with marshmallows. I love hot chocolate and marshmallows too. Our dog, Harriet, what a big dog. Rolling in the grass, music, football, and names that start with the letter C. C for Callie, the girl, and Charlie, this is her brother. So she's telling the story about her brother, her twin brother. So let's find out more about Charlie. But being twins doesn't make us exactly the same. I'm 2 minutes younger than Charlie. I can stare for hours at the Big Dipper and the moon. Have you ever done that? Look up in the sky and look for the moon? And I love to talk. Here's the mom and dad holding their 2 kids. Charlie is skinnier and goofier than me. He hates math. When he looks at the sky, he finds jets and helicopters. And sometimes my brother gets really quiet. There they are outside playing. So she's just talking about how different they are. If you have any brothers and sisters, are you different from them? Do you like different things? When we were babies, I pointed out flowers and cats and fireflies. I snuggled and giggled with Mommy on dark nights, and I told Mommy again and again how much I loved her. But Charlie was different. He wouldn't play with me or kiss Mommy's cheeks when she hugged him. He didn't say, I love you. Those words seemed locked deep inside my brother. Everyone told Mommy not to worry. He's just being a boy, they said. But Mommy knew there was something different about Charlie. I knew it too. As we grew older, Mommy watched Charlie very carefully. She and I could see he was struggling. Then Mommy discovered that Charlie's brain works in a special way because Charlie has autism. See, they're at the doctor's office. It's harder for Charlie to make friends or show his feelings or to stay safe. One doctor even told Mommy that Charlie would never say, "I love you." That made Mommy and me saddest of all. I have learned from Charlie that love doesn't always have to come from what you say. It can also come from what you do. And we so do right by Charlie. We love Charlie strong. We watch over him with the might of angels. We have to. When Charlie wants something, nothing stops him, even when it's dangerous. Look at him. Don't ever try this at the playground. Looks like he could fall, but I don't think he knows that he could get hurt, right? So there's days when it's hard to be Charlie's sister. See her sitting over here looking at it? Sometimes he can ruin the best play dates. Other times he seems so far away, like when he won't look at me or speak or play. I wish I could crawl inside Charlie's world to move things around for him and for me. I know Charlie wants to be in my world, fitting in, making friends, having fun, and laughing. So she's sitting there thinking, what would it be like if he could be part of her world or she could be part of his? Looks kind of sad, doesn't she? There are good times with Charlie too, when Charlie looks right at me and welcomes me with his smile. He lets me touch his face. And he laughs when we lock fingers in a holding hands game. That's Charlie's way to say I love you, in the silly ways we play together. Charlie is good at so much. He knows the names of all the American presidents. That's pretty good, right? He's a fish swimming in the water. He has a special way with animals, especially Harriet. When Harriet and Charlie are together, there's even more I love you in the way that only Charlie can when he gets Harriet to sit, to run, or to listen. Looks like Harriet really loves Charlie too, right? Charlie's got a mind that tests things. Shoelaces, paper clips, apples, pine cones, and he enjoys sharing. He likes to show off his shell collection, his new sneakers, and how well he plays Itsy Bitsy Spider on the piano. A lot of things he can do, right? Charlie likes to share how sweet he is and how much he cares about other people. When I fall off my bike or bump my head, Charlie comes running. He always makes my hurt feel better with the caring that comes from his eyes. Sometimes when Charlie can find the words and they unlock themselves from inside him, he does say, I love you. I'll always remember the first time I heard him say it. So clear, so kind, so Charlie. I banged my toe hard. Look at her hit the rock over there, little frog too, and cried. That was my brother patting my back, saying over and over, don't cry, Kelly, I love you. Oh, isn't that sweet? And Harriet's watching too. It wasn't just the words that were so strong. It was the love that Charlie showed me just by being there. I love you too, Charlie, came from me fast. Charlie has autism, but autism doesn't have Charlie. If you ever meet my brother, you'll feel lucky to be his friend. He won't care if you've got the coolest sneakers or you're the best at sports. He'll like you just the way you really are. That's Charlie. I'm blessed to be Charlie's sister and to share so much. I count my Charlie blessings every day. At the top of my Charlie blessings list is that the love Charlie and I have for each other. Said so in many, many ways. The end. What a beautiful story about Kelly talking about her brother Charlie who has autism, and everybody we know knows someone and loves someone with autism, and this book will help you understand why they may be different, but they're really special and they've got a lot of love to give. So thank you for this opportunity to read to all of you, and let's spread the words that this is Autism Awareness Month. Thank you.